on Brisbane Road for this afternoon's start of a long trek as far as Orient's concerned, hopefully, in the FA Cup first round. Leyton Orient versus Gravesend and Northfleet. Gravesend and Northfleet, the only real connection with them and Leyton Orient is Barry Fry. The O's signed Barry Fry some time back, before a short spell at Orient before he moved on to other clubs. Besides that, no other real contact in the clubs, apart from the fact that this afternoon's manager for Gravesend was a nephew of Stan Aldous, and that's Gary Aldous, who's the manager of Gravesend, and we wish him well, but not today, obviously, from Orient's point of view. We go through the lineups. In goal for the O's is Paul Newell, 2 Ian Hendon, 3 Kevin Austin, 4 Warren Hackett, 5 Marvin Harriott, 6 Steve Okai, 7 Mickey Tomlinson, 8 Vaughan Ryan, 9 Mark Cooper, 10 Colin West, and 11 is Barry Lakin. And for Gravesend and Northfleet, in goal is Lee Turner, 2 Mark Harrop, 3 Paul Lamb, 4 Matt Gubbins, 5 Tommy Warrilow, 6 Cliff Kant, 7 Wayne Schwezo, 8 Kevin Hunt, 9 Lee Graves, 10 Steve Portway, and 11 Simon Ullathorne. And this afternoon's substitutes were as follows: for the O's, Robert Taylor and Gary Bellamy wear 12 and 14 respectively, and for Gravesend, Peter Caulfield and Mark Lee wear the same shirts respectively for their side. And this afternoon's reserve goalkeepers: for the O's, Chris Turner, and for Gravesend we have Tony Colton. This afternoon's referee is Michael Bailey from Cambridge, and he's ably assisted by Mr. S. Gagan from Surrey. He's got the flag with the red trim, and we've got Mr. T.J. Pollard from Suffolk, who's got the yellow flag. So this afternoon's game is about to get underway. My name is Steve Jenkins. I hand you over now to your match commentator, Andy Gilson.
Right, thank you, Steve. Welcome everyone to what could be a very entertaining afternoon's football, I should say. And Gravesend have probably been looking forward to this ever since the draw was made. And as good a draw really as they could get, a local tie against a second division side. And very well supported Gravesend as well today. There are around about 800-900 supporters crowded behind that goal away to our right. They're going to roar their side on, and we remember back to some very difficult ties for Orient in the past, notably Enfield and Welling United. And Welling were in fact, of course, just 10 minutes from knocking those out of the FA Cup, and Orient managed to get 2 late goals to turn the match around there. And they'll be looking for an easier ride this afternoon as Mickey Tomlinson stands over this one. As the clock approaches 3 o'clock, and away we go then in this first round tie. Harriott straight away steers the ball back then to Paul Newell in the Orient goal. That's a poor clearance from Newell, and straight away a throw down to our left then for Gravesend. Will be taken by Kent, or Kent I should say. Kent again. Wood sliding right across the box there. Hackett it was who got a foot out. West goes down in the heat, no foul, and Okai picks this one up for Orient. They're running into trouble there though. Ball hoofed away there by Gubbins. Long chase on there, too far in fact. Ball there looking towards Steve Portway, who certainly will be the danger man for Orient to watch out for this afternoon. Here comes Tomlinson. Low ball in, but it's cut out, and it'll go for the corner. First goal of the match then. So Kai it is across to take this one, I think. Or was it Tomlinson? Tomlinson, in fact. There is a Kai. As it comes across, it's not away yet. Now it should be. Schweizer gets it downfield. A good little pass inside there as Gravesend looked to launch the counter-attack, but a diving challenge there from Austin. Puts it away for the throw. Right down below us as we look. Certainly off to a lively start here. Paul Lamb then with the throw for Gravesend. He flicked there, but only Hendon behind him. Clears downfield towards Okai, who's beaten well to the header by Harrop. Austin. Out wide finds Mark Cooper. That's not a good clearance. A very slippery surface out there, it must be said. It's been raining very heavily during the night and again this afternoon. It comes off of the back there of Lamb. Well, an Orient throw there. A poor ball, though, from Tomlinson.
The size depends on Vaughan Ryan and Barry Lakin this afternoon with the absence of Ian Bodie, here on loan from Millwall, but refused to permission to play for obvious reasons, not to one of the League Cup side at this stage of the season.
Well, an Orient throw eventually, once Harriot's sorted herself out, which she has now, but that's too far, and put away for another throw. Harriott again in a tangle there. Can he get through? He can. Good work from Marvin Harriott. And the deep cross swirling away though. And a chase on here for Akai. He's got Harriott right with him. And Akai manages to get a good cross in there. It's a dangerous one too. But goes right across for the goal kick. So a hard-stopping moment there for Luke Turner in the Gravesend goal.
Good play by Marvin Harriott, certainly on the right here just now, evading two challenges and cutting aside for a turning cross.
With the crowd building up somewhat. It's the weather keeping most people away. I would think it's really been a dreadful day's weather so far as Orient get the free kick, which Mr. Michael Bailey will want taken in the right position. And it's left then for Newell to take this one downfield towards Cooper. We've got to flick to that. I don't think Akai will get there. He won't. So Harrop then with the throw for Gravesend. That's a good turn by Svizo, but that's blocked by Austin. Well, possibly, yes. I thought Gubbins was leaning in on Cooper there, and so did Mr. Bailey, and Orient had the free kick. It's taken quickly. Austin chips one in there. Well, the little header's too far there from Ryan. So a goal kick. And very important, Steve, for as 5 minutes go past, for Gravesend to try and ride out the first 15 minutes.
After they were looking to try and hit Orient at the break in the first half especially, and to try and contain the O's and get them frustrated and build on it from there.
Well, suddenly Hendon looks to be holding his man, but nothing given. Ryan, oh dear, runs away from Ryan, away for the throw. Lakin getting in there, but it's skimming away on his surface, isn't it? You can see how damp that surface is, and there's certainly going to be some mistakes, and as we always say, when the conditions are like this, it's going to be that low shot that's going to cause the keepers a lot of problems as it skims across his surface. And as the pitch begins to cut up slightly, you may see some mistakes. Lakin. Akai runs himself into trouble. Good challenge there. Goes for the Orient throw there. Tomlinson will jink up. West with a header. Chase on here, but Turner out well to smother. Offside flag up anyhow, and free kick given. Meantime, Orient have a man down. It's Warren Hackett. They're number 4, just inside the Gravesend half there, just in the middle of your picture.
That injury from Warren Hackett's following a heavy challenge on the dugout earlier, a second or so ago, where he got in bravely to prevent Gravesend from setting up an attack.
Long clearance, pushed by Hendon, this time spotted by Mr. Bailey on Lee Graves. Graves playing for Gravesend. I suppose that's a minor connection there as they have this free kick then. It'll be Kent. Who has a go from a long distance, but this time straight into the arms of Paul Newell. Well, he got the right direction, perhaps a lack of height and power there. The first real shot of the match, it must be said, and it goes Gravesend's way. There they come again. Svaizo. Oh dear. Slipped as he was looking to play a ball down the line there. Orient get the throw. Well, boosted in. Oh, almost worked its way through, didn't it? Hendon just got his foot there. Away it goes then for a throw. Harrop the man to take this one as Gravesend obviously building confidence as the clock ticks by. Hendon with the clearance. And it'll be another throw. Cross coming in there. Hendon with the header. Well, good ground made there by West, who came back fully 30 yards to collect that ball. Harriott.
He unmarks the far post.
Well, it almost fell through. The Cooper, good shot! Oh, and just wide of the target. Good effort from Mark Cooper.
Yeah, I spotted him a second or so ago, as you heard, and that really was bad marking from Gravesend point of view, and obviously they should have done their homework on Mark Cooper, which he's certainly got a hard shot on him.
I was actually watching some old footage of Orient in their promotion season earlier this week, and in particular the Scarborough playoff semi-final, and Cooper striking there with two very, very good headers.
What about the strike against Scunthorpe in the last league game of the season?
Yes, a wonderful goal that day as well.
Oh.
Another attack then. Here comes a Kine. Cross pulled rather. But still fall kindly. Harriott. Offside. Surely, yes. I think it was a case of take your pick. It's been given against Mickey Tomlinson, but there was a 3 or 4 Orient players in an offside position there. So, Turner with the clearance, 10 minutes gone on the clock, no score. Harriott with the header, Tomlinson, good ball. Ryan, West. Well, that could be problems. He waited for it to bounce, which is always a fatal mistake. That's well done by West. Cooper goes down, free kick. Well, it certainly wasn't there, and the referees allowed Ryan to take this one.
Wasted.
There's no end with their own worst enemy there, really. They were right in front of the post and had a chance of a shot there from some 20, 30 yards rather. But here comes Gravesend on the break. That's rather optimistic and cut out there by Harriott, but it's run in front of him now. A chance perhaps for Gravesend to switch it to the other end. Alathorn's ball in, a good header! Just wide with the flag up.
Let's go back to that free kick a few seconds ago. Really, Orient should have just tried to take stock of the situation. The offence happened certainly in a very dangerous position as far as Gravesend were concerned. They wouldn't have wanted to face a set piece there, as it was Orient to get very quickly, and it all came to nothing.
Well, Newell clears. Yes, a little push there by Warillon on West. Warrilow, I should say, not Warillon, it's my writing.
Oh.
Well, another chance for a cross comes in. It's a good cross too, but it's too high there for Tomlinson. Now a chase on here. Ryan gets in there first. And it goes for the throw. No, a free kick given. Rightly so, I think. The flailing foot there of Ryan catching his man. Paul Lamb was his victim. And back it goes to Newell. That's off of Kubert's head, but picked up here by Svizo. Down the line, but behind this one, Hackett.
Orient ball if it goes.
Oh dear, it's overhit there by Lakin. Turner.
Yes, Chris Turner, the Orient reserve goalkeeper, is issuing stiff commands from the bench now, saying you can hear him actually shout out, put the foot on the ball, and just try and control the game and play some cultured passing. A bit frenetic at the moment, isn't it, Andy?
Well, I think it all suits Gravesend. Obviously, the longer this game goes, the more it will suit them. And as we say, they've got that man pulled way up front. With all due respect to the other players, it's Steve Portway that's been brought to the attention of the public through some prolific goal scoring over the last 2 or 3 years, it must be said. Good challenge there by Lakin. That's a good burst through there by Ryan, and a chance for the shot by West. Goes for the goal kick. But reading the programme notes of Peter Eustace, it really, with all due respect to any non-league side, it really is a no-win situation for the league side, because if they win, nobody bats an eyelid, but anything else, and your headline news for the wrong reasons. And that's really why the pressure is very much on Orient, and really the Gravesend can just relax and play their game, and we shall see what happens over the next 70+ minutes. As Gravesend then get the throw down to our left as we look, taken quickly. Lamb. Good turn there by Hunt. Now, can he get across? And he can't. His route's blocked. And that'll go for a corner, though, off of Ryan. And away to our right, the Gravesend supporters roar their side on. So a corner then. Alathorn, the man to take this one. Oh, a difficult one there from Newell, who grabs it well under pressure.
Done extremely well there, Paul Newell. It's what going over his head when he caught that, so slightly off balance. He's full stretch for it. Done extremely well.
Well, 15 minutes gone. No score. Harriott. Tomlinson finds his route blocked. That's an awkward cross coming over towards Cooper. Got up well, and another header too there, just wide. Akai it was. Away we go then for a throw on the far side with Harrop inside, gets the return. And trying to play, perhaps trying to play a little too tightly, Gravesend at the moment. Need to have some players making good runs here. They have the free kick. Alathorn coming over there giving directions. Possibly he will take this free kick. Swung in there, difficult one. But poor defending at the far post there for Orient, even though Portway was head over, not really on target at all, but he pulled away there from the defenders quite well. But as you can probably see on your pictures, the rain absolutely bucketing down now.
Yeah, into Orient's faces as well.
And the wind swirling. Now Tomlinson's little ball inside. So Newell. Good flick there from West, but Turner should grasp that quite easily. He does. Long clearance there from Turner. Austin just about gets a touch to that one. Akai. Cooper did well. Lakin appeared to be held. Then goes down in a heap. I thought perhaps Orion would get the free kick there. That'll be a Gravesend throw. Left once again for Harrop. Hendon. Going to get himself in trouble if he's not careful. Well, a breakthrough there, but cut out well. Foot there of Warrilow puts it away for an Orion throw then. Well, not much to aim at there for Austin. That's nicely knocked down. Shot! 3 or 4 yards wide. Five shots off target now for Orient. Just the one shot which was on target there from Kent, that free kick you may remember. A pretty easy one for Newell. Well, Ryan up well. Little knock on there. Ryan. Well, space now for the cross. Ryan flicks another header down, straight into the arms of Turner from Tomlinson, and a quick throw out. Well, it goes for a goal kick. Well, that's a free header. That's very poor from Orient. Really, Lee Graves had no pressure on him at all there. And Harrop under pressure here from Akai. Will concede the throw. So Austin. Austin again, a good looking cross this time, and a good header too! Just wide of the target.
At the Scarborough almost again there, Mr.
Well, a good header there from Cooper. "20 minutes gone. Lakin, a high ball forward. Cooper does well, but it races away from Tomlinson for the Gravesend throw then. Down to our right as we look. So Lamb to take this one. Swished inside. Kent. All the way back to Turner.
Hold it. Try and hold it up now.
Well, it runs away on his surface again. It's causing the players all sorts of problems here. As Harrier clears. Gravesend throw. Just inside the Orion half then. Once again it's Lamb. Nicely done. But as we said earlier, the players getting themselves a little too bunched for their own good here. Schweizer needed to play that down the line. He's going to run out of space. Indeed he has. He had a chance there to lay that back down the line and really should have took it. Oh, it's a push there on Cooper, a rather blatant one. So he can quickly, but too quickly this time for Michael Bailey, who wants it taken in the right position. So Hendon.
West is calling for it.
Towards Cooper. He gets up well. West couldn't turn. A long punt forward now. A chase on here. Newell's come out and gets to it. I think the referee was thinking about a free kick there, but Orient get the throw. A deflection at the last minute there. Cooper gets his header in.
Getting a fine game by Cooper at the moment.
Cooper again, little layoff. That'll be a corner. Defender certainly thought it was a goal kick. It looked a corner from here. And the linesman, to be fair, had a square on view of that. So Ryan to take this one. Pressure here for Gravesend. Swung in there. A flick chance, but Cooper really couldn't get the contact he was looking for. And Turner gratefully smothers that one. Midway through this first half. So Gravesend, 25% of the job done. A long way to go yet.
Oh, excellent play.
Back to Turner. Clears quickly up towards the halfway line.
Well played, Vaughan Ryan.
Well, Hackett a little too casual, but he gets his side to throw. Which Austin will take. Cooper, another testing ball. And no chances taken there. Gubbins puts it high into that main stand. Allows the Gravesend troops to get back, regroup. But it's Austin then with the Orient throw. As they look for this opener in this first round cup tie. Cooper got a touch. Could fall here to West. Oh! Well, just really didn't get his footing right at all there, West. He got up, but still couldn't keep his feet. Well, the rain still coming down, a little finer now, but still falling. Thorne's ball.
Well, I thought he played the ball first there, actually.
And referee wanting a word. It was Portway brought down. So, Gravesend free kick. And Orient's wall has certainly got to be 10 yards away.
The referee's doing his bit as well.
Well, that's chipped in well. Headed away.
One of you.
Good header, Lakin into Harriott. Ooh. Did well to avoid that challenge and played downfield. Nice little dummy. Lakin, can he get on the end of this? He can, and a good save by Turner. Good dummy that by West. Good shot, good save, and the best moment of the match to date. That's a poor header there from Mackay.
Yes.
Lakin building in confidence, as it were, as this match goes on. Barry Lakin, very quiet start. As Orient get the throw then. Once again, Kevin Austin, the man to take this one. Not a good throw. Kent. Downfield. That's a Hendon there for Orient. It's a poor ball. Played inside. Look at the space here. Goodness me. Portway in acres. And that's a poor shot in the end, but with his goal-scoring record, is the last player who should leave in a acre of space. Steve Portway as the header comes back in. North side. Once again, it's Portway, and manages to swing across in there. Now Lakin, can he switch it to the other end? He can't. The ball coming back in. Orient having trouble getting this one away. Hendon hoofs it downfield.
Yes.
Well, good challenge there by Ryan, and enables Tomlinson to clear downfield. Now Cooper gets a good cross in there, and it goes away for the corner, does it? No goal kick given. But as Steve said earlier, Mark Cooper, certainly the man of this first half. That's a good turn. Oh, that's a good saving challenge there. It goes for the corner. So another Orient corner. Vaughan Ryan across to take this one. 30 minutes gone. We're a third of the way through this first round cup tie, and Orient have a corner as it comes in. Up in the air there from West. Goes in to get this away with Kent. No, they can't.
I was waiting for that gag, Mr. Gilson.
Well, it goes in throw. So Newell clears downfield, not a good clearance. Lamb's header.
Right, got a bit of space there.
Little 1-2 there. Alathorn. Oh, that's a poor ball. One out of play. So Harriott with the throw. Lamb. Well, there's a chance there, a quick pass to his right could have caused Orient some problems. Instead it's Orient who try and switch it to the other end then, but should be picked up here by Gubbins. Turner.
They've got to hold this ball up.
Offside.
That's something which we try and learn in Sunday football, Andy, isn't it? Hold the ball up.
Well, it is, and perhaps a little bit more talking out there than Warren Hackett may have realised, but you should be aware of the positions of your fellow teammates, really. Now then, Austin. Yeah. So a Gravesend throw, then just level with the edge of this Orient penalty box. But they're certainly, not uncomfortable out there, Gravesend, are they, Steve?
No, I think they're quite happy just to see how the game unfolds. They're certainly doing their part to try and make life uncomfortable for Orient. But to give credit at the moment, the O's are doing most of the playing, most of the football, heading and setting them down as they're finishing.
Well, here comes Tomlinson. Rides that challenge well. Gets a cross in. Well, a good effort. Goes for the goal kick.
That's a deflection. Yeah.
Well, Orient have Robert Taylor and Gary Bellamy on the bench. Coffell and Leahy on the Gravesend bench. And Orient's injury woes seem to just continue and continue, don't they? Terry Howard and Danny Carter, Trevor Putney all missing. Gary Barnett too. And certainly not helped for cohesion this season on the field, and possibly a lending factor to the indifferent performances we've seen so far. Well, yes, I think a fair decision by the referee, but the offside flag up, and once again, both teams, Steve, guilty of rushing things when they do get a chance for a set piece, aren't they?
Yeah, I think the occasion gets to them. The O's certainly realise that they're in a no-win situation, as you said earlier. They're automatically a bit nervy. And Gravesend, I think, are excited.
Hoofed it downfield. Hackett meets it full on with his header. And he'll go for the Orient throw. Yes.
Free kick.
In fact, a free kick given against Harrop.
The really O's ought to try and build on this. Just take their time and set something up for this free kick.
Well, Lakin to take this one. In fact, is he going to leave it? Yes, he is. Or is he? No, he's going to take this one. Lakin. Poor one.
Oh, yeah.
It's straight and up and under there from Kant's foot.
It's got to return. He's going to
go for the goal kick. Yeah. Yes, he does.
Oh,
no, he does now. Chaos.
Well, that was a pretty poor free kick, has to be said there, Andy.
Well, it was, and Orient have just got to be patient. And as for Gravesend, they've got to use it better when they do get the ball. 10 minutes left of this first half. Because I've got a feeling, really, Steve, that although Gravesend will be happy with the scoreline, the manager will be feeling that when they have got the ball and got in positions, they haven't used it very well. So Turner clears long. Kent appeals for offside, turned away, and a chance perhaps.
Offside now.
Offside flag up. Certainly wasn't there, yes, and Michael Bailey sending Paul Newell back. That comes on there, there's Akai. Good effort. Well taken by Turner. Oh dear. Lee Turner with a poor clearance. Could have put his side in trouble here. Tomlinson runs at his man. Can he get past Lamb? Well, he can't. It'll go for the Orient throw. Cross coming in there. It's picked up here by Akai. Well, gets a good cross in, and I thought perhaps West was nearer to that than he was. Turner just using up a few valuable seconds here. Already a good payday this for Gravesend. I'm not too sure about the first 2 rounds of the FA Cup, but certainly from the 3rd round onwards, a 3-way split between the home and away side and the FA. I have a feeling it's the same in the 1st and 2nd rounds. So you're looking at around about a third of the gate receipts here. And of course it'll be a dream come true if they could either get through or get Orient back to their ground for a replay. But already you have to really put it in perspective. Gravesend have played, well, had to win 5 ties to make it this far, from the preliminary rounds through the 4 qualifying rounds. That's a poor ball. And a chance here, a really good chance if they can use this ball well. Alathorn's ball in, a good header! Oh, terrific goal! A terrific goal! What a good header, and Gravesend are in the lead, I can't believe it. They've gone absolutely crazy, but that was a brilliant goal, a good cross, a flying header. And really, it's that man Portway, isn't it? What a good header. And it's all from that poor ball from Lakin. And the non-leaguers are in front, and a goal of real quality, Steve Jenkins.
Certainly was. Brilliant header, excellent cross. Seems so simple.
Lakin goes down, free kick. Now, these are vital moments at Gravesend. They have a man down in some trouble, it must be said. But these are vital moments for the non-leaguers. They've got to keep their cool and try to get into half-time with this lead. Well, it's one of the best goals I've seen this season, I've got to say that. We've got to be fair where fair's due. As a poor ball from Lakin, but what a good cross and what a fantastic flying header that was. Now for Orient, they've got to try and claw their way back into this one. A long way to go. We did say before that the Welling tie, they were behind for so long.
There's got to be a shot here, surely.
But a chance here for a shot. Vital moments these for Welling, for Gravesend rather. The referee wanting this ball back the full 10 yards now. 5 minutes to go to half-time. Good goal! Good goal, Barry Lakin. Well, the villain turned hero, Barry Lakin, and 2 fine goals in the space of 2 minutes. And Orient are back level. It's just what we said, that Gravesend had to keep their cool, but a fine shot from Lakin. And he makes amends for his mistake.
2 goals in 2 minutes there, Andy.
But that certainly set this match alight now as a free kick for Gravesend. And the ball kicked away. Well, it certainly brought the crowd to life as Gravesend take this free kick once again. It's a dangerous chance! Oh, and just wide of the target.
Well, for the first time this season, he owes with a bit of luck there. Certainly a well-hit free kick, but actually to hit the post and go in off the post, it's nice for him to go in rather than go aside for a goal kick. Is that right, Andy?
Well, that's right. It was vital moments for Gravesend. We said that they had to steady their ship there and concentrate, and I'm afraid they left the gap. And Lakin was only too happy to take the opportunity. But 2 good goals, it must be said, but a real classic header. I can't get over what a really, really good goal that was from Portway.
It's quite a way out, wasn't it, Andy? Quite a way out.
Well, a super goal, yes. But here come Orient again. Akaya. under pressure from Kant, half stopped. As Gravesend now try and make it towards the half-time whistle. Well, they'll be more than pleased, I would have thought, with a 1-1 scoreline.
Not as pleased as Barry Lakin.
Well, certainly, as I said before, villain turned hero there, Barry Lakin.
I watched them all away from that move, and he gave the ball away, and he was desperately trying to get back to make amends. And even when they scored, desperate, hands on his head there, realising what he had done. So 4 marks for Barry Lakin for keeping going.
Just 2 minutes left of this first half. Orient 1, Gravesend 1, with an FA Cup tie that now is really building up in excitement. And we could be in for a real old ding-dong in the second half. You get the feeling it could be all hands on deck for Gravesend, but as we've said, without trying to patronise them, when you've got finishing like that, anything can happen. But here comes Lakin, goes for the goal kick. Well, 10 efforts off target now for Orient. 5 on target, 3 on target for Gravesend and 1 off target. So Hendon takes this free kick.
Yes, no spot of the referee.
A little push, and Michael Bailey, of course, a very, very experienced referee who spots that. Now another chance for Orient, just before the half-time whistle. Can they go in with the lead?
Well, Lakin's certainly got his tail up here. He fancies another go here, certainly. A quick one.
Taken, Hendon. Oh dear, well, more chance of reaching Leighton Station than the goal, that one. But they're getting a little hesitant here, Gravesend. They really do need to get in to that half-time team talk. Tomlinson with a good cross, good header, but straight into the arms there of Turner. West flying in there. Well, we've seen 2 really good goals, and I think, Steve, that was the best goal Orient have conceded all season as the half-time whistle blows.
There was Andy, thank you. The facts and figures are as follows. The O's have had 6 attempts on target and 10 off. And for Gravesend have had 3 attempts on target and 1 off. The O's have gained 3 corners to 1 from Gravesend. And the O's have committed 5 free kicks to 10 from Gravesend. Orient is offside on the 3 occasions, the same as Gravesend. And those 2 important goals pulled way open the scoring in the 39th minute. The brilliant header to put Gravesend in front. And then we had Barry Lakin a minute or so later from a free kick. In off the post, has to be said, but it was a well-struck shot, giving Turner no chance to set this game nicely up here at half-time. Leyton Orient 1, Gravesend and Northfleet 1. Well, welcome back to Bristol Road. The game evenly poised here, all to play for in the second half. Leyton Orient 1, Gravesend and Northfleet 1. Handing over now to Andy Gilson, your match commentator.
Right, and as Steve said, all to play for, a vital 45 minutes for both sides. Hunt standing over this one, ready to set the second half in motion. Referee just checking with both linesmen, and away we go then for a place in the second round. Immediately goes for an Orient throw. Forward, out of play it goes though. Acrobatic stuff, but to no avail. In fact, it may have been a handball. No, it was out of play. Hendon, back to Newell. Given away badly there. Oh, and a chance here. Gravesend, chance, oh, he's put it wide, oh goodness me, he really should have just squared that across, and Newell was all at sea there as he came out. And a gift-wrapped opportunity at the start of the second half for Gravesend to grab back that lead.
And the Orient front line are far from happy with that. That mistake come from Orient in the first place.
It was Portway again, and I'll just tell you that that goal in the first half for him was his 20th of the season already.
Good turn.
There's a good turn there from Tomlinson. Low cross in. Cooper couldn't quite get to that one. But a poor clearance. Ryan, Tomlinson gets round 2 challenges now. Can he release the ball? Round 3. Chips it back. Oh, and just behind all the players there, Lakin retrieves. Ryan.
Play it wide, I think.
Out wide.
Got to try and get the byline sooner or later.
Akai. Low ball in, hoofed it away, but Ryan gets his head in the way. He'll go for a Gravesend throw then.
Well played. Put it wide, Ryan.
That skims away on a wet surface. On another day, that probably would have been quite a good pass, but I'm afraid the pitch betraying the players at times out there. And the rain swooping across Brisbane Road again.
Good header.
Headed by Hackett.
And a nice layoff.
Lakin. Wide, Akai. Always dodged round one challenge. Chips one in there, good chance! Oh! And I think that came off of the head of a defender in the end, and back there to Turner.
I think they've got to look to these wide players, Okai and Tomlinson. Certainly both of them are giving the Gravesend defence style a run around now.
Cooper. Lakin. Given away. Hendon's header. Can gets his foot in the way, but Lakin cuts this one out. Cooper. Austin down the line, looks towards Cooper, but that should run away again. It does for a goal kick. So Turner just taking his time over this one. Good header. Flicked wide towards Tomlinson. Well, it ought to be a handball there by Tomlinson, nothing given. Good downfield. Hendon.
Good ball.
It's nicely done. Deep cross. Oh, my goodness me. Well, it was already behind. I think it was just on the roof of the net there. But they're dangerously close. I think Turner did touch it, but I think his hands were inside the net.
Well, I saw the bar move, Andy, anyway. Whether it's his hands that touched the bar or the ball, I'm not sure. Again.
Lakin Orient as they look to launch another attack. Tomlinson again, low ball in. Cleared away though by Warrilow. Well, referee waving play on. Chance, a low shot, smothered this time by Newell. Once again though, Portway bursting through. And he's not afraid to shoot, which is always a a good sign in the forward. He's not afraid to be greedy and have a go. Well, the ball there, trying to feed Hunt, but he's beaten to that. It'll go for the Gravesend throw. Back to Harrop. 5 minutes gone in the second half. Harrop gets across in there. Chippy Mules. Oh, there's a mix-up there, and it was Lakin with the header away. Ryan. Out to Tomlinson. Oh, dear. Yeah, it looks like a foul throw, yes.
That's one for Sunday morning, Andy.
One of yours.
Not one of mine, mate, no.
Yours didn't go that far, did they?
I did on the Terry Howard type. Without the tie-ups.
So, a free kick. Goes for a Gravesend throw. And they've got to be more than happy with the way this game's going, Gravesend. The longer it goes, the nearer they are to a replay. They just need to pull away and make a bit of space when they've got the ball. They're not giving the man in possession much to aim at, are they? And that's the only really real complaint I'm sure they can have when they look back on this match. Not the scoreline, but perhaps they could have used the ball a little better when they have got it. That's a long ball play forward. Yes. Warrilow under pressure and good work too. It goes for the Gravesend throw, but good work there by Cooper. Good work by Hendon. Austin. Oh dear, tickets there from Mackay. A bit of push and run too now. Low cross in. It's snuffed out and cleared downfield. Portway shrugged up that one by Hackett. Here comes Lakin. Oh. Really a chance perhaps for Lakin to have a go there, but he didn't. It will be a Gravesend throw on the far side. Harriott.
Cross.
Headed away there by Gubbins. Orient look to build again. They're having plenty of possession, but they've got to use the ball a little bit better, Orient. Here's a chance perhaps. Good run this from Tomlinson. Squared in there and away for a corner. Warrilow got the touch. Gravesend have got to hold firm here. Another Orient corner swung over there. Should be the keepers.
There's no challenge on the keeper whatsoever.
And an easy one for Turner. Done. And a good ball too now. A chance. Portway in the box in the middle, but a good challenge. Very good challenge there from Harriott. He concedes the throw, but A saving tackle. 10 minutes gone of this second half. Oh dear. And a wasted opportunity for Gravesend as Orient get the goal kick. We had a sweepstake before the game. It must be said, the BBC and ourselves, there's 5 of us up here, and all 5 have gone for the easy option and Orient win, but Mr. Jenkins to my right is out already. He predicted 3-0. We have a 3-1 and a 5-2 from the BBC. I have 4-1 myself, and our cameraman, Mr. Dunford, as optimistic as ever, has opted for 7-1, which looks now to be well and truly out of the window, barring a last half an hour avalanche. But Gravesend don't look like they're about to crumble, it must be said. But it is fitness once it gets to the last half an hour in these heavy conditions. There's a chance! Oh, and just over the bar. Well, Akai almost got in there.
It was offside. Was there offside there? I'm not sure.
No offside given. It was a bona fide chance there for Orient. Goal kick. Akai explained to teammates how he slipped as he went to kick it.
It was only a toe-end effort. Certainly he was at full stretch, wasn't he, for that attempt?
Clearance there by Turner. Lakin in. Harriott. Oh dear. Well, Orient's minds will go back 12 months to a torrid cup tie at Dagenham when I think the St John's were on full alert for Orient supporters that day, as their breathings and heart stopped several times when they won 5-4. At one time trailing 3-1, of course. That really was a torrid affair that day. You get the feeling if Gravesend had had this tie at home, well, you never know. The crowd really behind them. But Orient have enjoyed, what, probably 90% of the possession, but the match still all square. That will be, well, I'm amazed at that. I thought that was a Gravesend throw, but given the other way, Harriott will be the man to take this one. Oh, it's touched back. Turner had to be quick. He really didn't have much time there. Could have took the easy option, I suppose, and picked the ball up, but it would have been a dodgy place to give away a free kick. Another cross coming in there. Headed away, and a chance now, if they can use this ball well, to switch it to the other end. Schweizer with a good through ball, a chase on here, but the offside flag up. New downfield towards Cooper, who gets ahead of that one. Akai. Chipped in, oh, and just too far there for West. But you've got to put this in perspective. They're 4 divisions below Orient. Gravesend, and they're coping with this situation extremely well.
The rain's coming down heavier now.
It certainly is, as Turner takes the goal kick. Orient try to build again. Out wide, Tomlinson. Harriott. Well, cut out, but at the expense of a throw in a dangerous position, and an hour gone now. And as we said, this last 20-30 minutes will really be a testing time for Gravesend on the fitness side of things.
And I think from the Orient point of view, from their mental point of things, they've got to really concentrate.
So that'll be a Gravesend throw. And they've got Robert Taylor on the bench, and you wouldn't mind betting that he may be flung in for the last 20 minutes if things are still as they are. Not away yet. Well intercepted now. Was that a foul? No, play on. A chip coming in, a chance! Oh, and just wide of the target. And Gravesend have a man down. I don't think he's that hurt. But the physio on nonetheless there. And I think that's Warrilow receiving attention, I think, from here. Well, Warrilow back on his feet, and we have a goal kick. That's a good ball. Oh, it just wouldn't hold up. It just wouldn't hold up. Now a chance for Orient to switch it to the other end. Gravesend caught going forward and now pouring back in numbers. Tomlinson, can he get in there? He can't in the end. I think it's too much for him, but he's still there. Gets the free kick indirect. The referee saying that Tomlinson was obstructed. Now a chance. Header, it's good save! A good save from Turner, who couldn't have seen that till the last minute.
Hold it.
Here come Orient again. Slides, it goes out of play. And a throw, but a good save there from Lee Turner. The crowd of players as the header came in, and really Turner couldn't have seen that till the last second. So Orient just turning the pressure up a little bit.
If they up the tempo a bit, I think it might sort of determine the outcome of this game.
Here comes Cooper. He'll get the corner. Yes, he will. So another corner. Comes over.
Hackett.
Good header from Hackett and just under the roof of the net. So Turner clears. And Lakin. Tomlinson losing out. Is there a foul? No, says the referee. Now shot on here. Through ball and a chance perhaps. It's the lone figure of Portway again. Needs support. Low ball coming in and Hendon with the clearance. But Portway didn't have much to aim at. 25 minutes left on the clock. Orient 1, Gravesend 1. Gravesend on the attack here with Harrop. With a cross coming in. Oh, not a good header. Portway just couldn't bring that ball down. Harrop again. Inside. Chance for the shot. A good 1-2. Took a deflection. Goes for the corner. a crowd behind the goal, as you can hear, trying to lift Gravesend to find a second goal in this cup tie. Not a good corner, but a terrible clearance. Terrible clearance. Gravesend still on the attack. Away for another corner. Well, they'll be happy to keep it down that end and give their defence a rest. So Gravesend corner. Not a good one, but low one, but a good shot! Was it in? Was it in? No, off the line. I thought he might have crossed the line for a second there, but the linesman stayed firm. Goodness me, a scare there for Orient, but a foul. Newell with the goal kick, with the free kick rather. What an escape there for Orient. Turner. He took on the net. Poor clearance. So Lee Turner with the free kick. So the free kick taken. A little tussle going on. Was there a foul? Play on, says the referee. Cross comes in, then Newell smothers it to the floor. Well, it's good stuff now, isn't it? As Gravesend have had a couple of chances, and Orient pushing forward to this game really opening up. Here comes Gravesend again. Gravesend throw. Yes, foul, free kick given to Orient. Newell right out there taking that one. Austin. Ooh. Good challenge there from Cooper. Akai runs into trouble, but Lakin picks this one up. Clever ball out wide, finds Tomlinson. And they're looking for a good cross here. Harriott. Not a good ball, but needed a call from the keeper there, and I don't think there was one coming. Corner ball. A bit of panic there, and really Lee Turner should have been calling. Headed away, only as far as Lakin. Just a chance back in there. Oh, and down goes Turner to smother that one. Clearance by Turner, the header though by Lakin. Good downfield. Oh, mistake there by Austin. Schweizer, can he get past? No, Austin recovers well. So a Gravesend throw then with Harrop gets the return. Oh, slip there, it'll go for an Orient throw. An enjoyable cup tie nonetheless. With the underdogs here, Gravesend really performing well. And Orient, as this ball comes very close to killing us, goes for an Orient throw, but Orient doing most of the pressing. but Gravesend looking increasingly dangerous when they break. It's 20 minutes left of this game. It's 1-1. Can Orient find a way through to the second round, or will Gravesend snatch this one? They'll get the O's back for a replay. Well, all will be revealed. Yes, Mr. Bailey just telling Lee Turner to get on with things. As we're inside the last 20 minutes of this match. Well, I think it's almost safe to say that Gravesend have avoided an embarrassing result, that's for certain. And they may yet provide a more spectacular result than that. As that ball's played forward. A chance now as they get in the box. A good shot and a well saved there by Paul Newell down low. Another ball forward, turn around, he should get to this one, he does. Rather wisely, he keeps hold of it and opts for the drop kick.
3, 4, 5, well, quite a few steps there.
Kant's ball, oh, that's unfortunate. It was off the back of the heels there of Hunt. Given away badly. Ball play around the back of the defence. Newell out. Well, that's Akai, got round his man. And a good cross through, and he needed that header. It's not away yet. Now it should be. Well played, calmly done. Picked up by Schweitzer and inside. So good challenge. Gravesend looking now as if they could maybe snatch a dramatic winner. It will prove through, not away yet. Chance may be, no cannons back. Out wide, good ball, Schweitzer now. Can he get across it again? A low one, and it's the boy again. This time from the foot of Hackett. Here come Orient. Akai. Well, a good challenge. Hendon.
Well up.
Gubbins, ball forward. Needed that header from Harriott. Offside, yes. Late flag, but the right decision. Newell's free kick. That's gone for a throw. Just down to our left as we look. Akai. Inside, Lakin. Harriott.
Done well.
Ryan's cross. Chance here. Good shot and a good save too from Turner. Cooper he was cutting the shot in. Another corner. Quarter of an hour left. Corner comes over.
Another one.
Another corner again. That rain really teeming down across the field now. Good header! Oh yes! Oh yes! Warren Hackett. 75 minutes gone and Hackett saves Orient's blushes. They're 2-1 in front. Well, I think it's a caution to the wind time for Gravesend. But nothing to lose now, but they're on the break here. It's a body one chance, going to get a shot, and it can. It's a low one, but it's wide. But Steve, really, Gravesend now just got to throw everything, haven't they?
Yeah, funny thing was that before that spell of corners that Orient just had, really that was Gravesend best spell of the second half. I think you'd have to agree with me there. Certainly they had a shot off the line a minute, 5 minutes or so, didn't they? From a free kick or a corner. And really Orient were looking far from happy, but overall the chances Orient have created, I suppose they have to keep plugging away, and sooner or later another one would go in.
Well, here they come again, looking for a killer third, but it's headed away for a throw. Courtway shrugged off that one by Austin.
Playing West.
Good header from West. Akai, can he get there? He can. Goes for the Orient throw. Once again, Austin moving down to take this one. Lakin. Akai. There's a little bit of ankle tapping going on, and an Orient free kick then. 13 minutes left on the clock. Orient 2, Gravesend and Northfleet 1. But a good cup tie this. That's a good cross on the header though, wayward from Tomlinson. But as we said, Gravesend might as well throw everything forward now. We might as well go out 3-1, there's 2-1. You never know, they could snatch a dramatic equaliser here. It looks as if Orient are about to make a substitution. Little flick on there. Ball runs loose. Oh, was that a foul? Yes, I thought so. So a free kick. Now, can Gravesend use this wisely? Lamb, 2-0 the keeper. Akai gets a touch. West, half stopped. Oh, goodness me. I thought for a moment he was going to run into his own net, but managed to get it away. And we have a corner, do we, for Orient with Vaughan Ryan.
So it's important that Orient keep it going, keep the momentum up, and keep trying to keep the initiative here, really try and keep pressing home the advantage. They ease up and try and sit back for the last 5 or 10 minutes.
The corner, a low one. Yeah, and a miscue there. They get a second chance. Cooper in the picture in there, putting pressure on defenders when he's in focus. That's it. 10 minutes left.
Like the old days, isn't it?
Keeper's ball. Rather wisely, Turner clears quickly, but not accurately. Austin. Oh, he's getting himself in a right old tangle there, Kevin Austin, and rather fortuitous to get the throw. Well, here comes the substitution. Off comes Cooper. Well, fact, sorry, it's Gravesend making the substitution. I thought that was a strange decision. Graves coming off. And why not give your players a chance to enjoy the occasion?
A fresh pair of legs, certainly.
Indeed, but really something like this, you try and give everyone a little game because
Interesting ball.
well, Turner did well. But there's Peter Coffield, the Gravesend substitute, as they break forward again. Was that a foul? No. The ball just about fed through. It's running out of space, rather. We just needed someone else up there to help.
What is Lorient defence doing there? All the way, it's never got that far.
That's a good turn. Nicely done inside. And cleared away.
Good ball.
Oh, that's a foul. Not a very clever one. It's a free kick given. Look on there, was a foul, yes, backing in, and free kick given. Well, it's a cool comment they made perhaps, but it doesn't really matter how you play in the cup as long as you win, because at the end of the day the other team's out and you're through. So Orient will not be too concerned, other than the fact that if it stays as it is, they'll be in the second round and Gravesend won't. But still time for Gravesend to rescue this situation if they get a good opportunity perhaps for that man Portway. But it's certainly the scorer of, I think, the best goal Orient have conceded this season. There's a chance. Oh, miscue just at the vital moment. Just wouldn't come down for them, would it? But some terrible defending going on. That's surely a free kick. No.
Referee was right there, Andy.
Amazing.
Well, I think Lorient defence are a bit of a 2-8 there at the moment, the past few minutes.
Well, I thought that was a free kick quite clearly from here, and so did about 700-800 people behind that goal.
Certainly I did on the old Gravesend bench as well. The referee's having a word with him, I think, just to calm down. Good ball.
Another long ball forward. Tomlinson gives chase. Cooper in the box if he can find him. Cooper slips. The header away. Should be picked up again by Tomlinson. Harriet with the cross.
Very stiffly.
Looks too good to Cooper though. Oh, and that was a foul, was it? Yes. On Turner. Six minutes left. Leyton Orient 2, Gravesend in Northfleet 1, but a really good cup tie. And the Gravesend certainly not out of this match. Crossfield ball though. Yes, obstruction. I thought, to be fair, that Swizo played for that, but he got it. Now, can they use the ball wisely? It needs a good delivery here from Swizo. Swung in there firmly, it needs a touch. Now it's away from Ryan's foot. Turner telling his men to get downfield. He's going to swing it back down there. Chip forward. Oh dear. Right old mess at the back for Orient. That's a good through ball through now. Chase on. Oh, well, that may well have come off a defender, but certainly wasn't an intentional back pass. 5 minutes left. But the crowd certainly on their toes. Anything can happen. And that's a sign of the times, I think, of how well Gravesend have done today, that it's Paul Newell who's using up as much time as he can. And, of course, Lee Turner hurrying things along now. So Turner clears. Needed more bodies in midfield there for Northfleet, but a return there from Caulfield. Just getting themselves bunched again, Gravesend. They must try and find space, and space will find them time. Oh, slice ball in, but it could be dangerous. Goes away for the throw. Chance for the cross. Swung in there, but too low.
Good tackle.
Just overrun it rather. Tomlinson and
well played.
Tomlinson bursting through. Play on. Mackay, first time ball across the box. Goes for the goal kick. $5,461, the crowd, swelled by a very good away support here for Gravesend, and if only they could get that at home every week, they'd be very happy. And if only they could get 5,400 every week, they'd be very happy too, but it must be, I said, with the people in the seats, close to 1,000 people supporting Gravesend today, and that would be a marvellous crowd for them to play in front of every week, wouldn't it?
That's not a bad cross, is it?
Dangerous ball in. Oh,
referee's back to him, yeah.
Caulfield did well, but Gravesend giving the ball away too in dangerous positions there, just when they didn't need to. Out to Tomlinson. No shot cut out by Caulfield. Now a chance. Can he switch it to the other end? Well, that's not a bad ball. It only got pulled way up though. He's kept it in now. Can he get a cross in? He can. It's a good looking cross too. Oh, and just in front of the man. Switch back inside. Good tackle. Oh, and it comes to nothing for Gravesend in the end, but some good approach play there. 2 minutes left. Well, an afternoon that the players of Gravesend can look back on with pride, it must be said. They've had their chances. When they look back, they have had chances. And it must be said, they've had the majority of the chances, but Gravesend will look back and just say, if only, perhaps, you never know with this match. They might just have snatched it. As Steve said, the turning point, possibly that one off the line as Thompson burst through a good challenge. Because within 5 minutes, Orient had snatched the lead. Free kick. Well, we're inside the last minute now. Gravesend are going to snatch it. It's going to have to be very quickly. Coffin. Oh dear. Nice ball, but no one there to receive it, and it goes for the Orient throw. Referee having a quick look at his watch. See something like 45 seconds of normal time remaining. Now, can they snatch something out of death here, Gravesend? Harrop. Just ran out of people to pass to there. The final whistle blows. Well played, Gravesend, and Orient get through to the second round. Well, plenty of applause to the players of Gravesend, these part-timers who've come here and given Orient an almighty scare and scored a spectacular goal in the process. It's Orient 2, Gravesend 1, Steve Jenkins.
Thank you, Andy. The final facts and figures are as follows. Yode has had 10 attempts on target and 15 attempps off target against Gravesend, 6 shots on target and 3 off. The O's gained 10 corners to 3 from Gravesend. and Orient were offside on 4 occasions to 6 from Gravesend. The O's conceded 10 free kicks to 15 from Gravesend, and those all-important goals were as follows. Gravesend went ahead in the 39 minutes, first via Portway, and then Lakin equalised 2 minutes later, making up for his error in a minute or so earlier with a free kick, and the ball struck inside the post and went in, giving the Lee Turner no chance. And then 75 minutes of play went by before Warren Hackett rose to head in from across to put the O's into the next round. A big sigh of relief certainly from the Brisbane Road faithful, and Gravesend certainly can count themselves. A bit unfortunate really when you should have had that attempt off the line earlier in the second half. But the final score here at Brisbane Road, Leyton Orient 2, Gravesend and Northfleet 1.